Narcissists are willing to completely give up on and abandon relationships with anyone if it requires them to admit wrongdoing or abusive behavior and apologize. And I do mean anyone. This includes close family members and even their own children. Nothing is more important to a narcissist than complete control over the narrative, their rewritten version of history. Narcissists.
What's going on, y'all? So I had to do this video in response to this woman's video. She's 100% correct. I've experienced narcissists on all the levels, from them not wanting to take responsibility and not be truthful and like, hey, look, I messed up. What can I do to fix it? How can we fix it? That ain't how they operate. Their goal is to, once they see it going south, all right, they got to manipulate their way out of it. They got to stage an argument. They got to put stuff. This is like even when you're talking about narcissists, the family dynamic with the mothers and the daughters. The mother, I've seen mothers lie on their daughters. And when they get caught in the lie, they act like nothing happened. They don't want to say sorry. I've seen mothers betray their daughters. I've seen mothers steal from their daughters and don't want to pay the daughter back because they don't feel like they don't want to admit the wrongdoing. Okay, so this stuff is real. Even in the relationship dynamic, I like to, now when I date, I like to let a woman, if she starts doing stuff that I look at as red flags, do anything wrong or toxic, I let it go, and I let the red flags pile up like over a week or two. So when I tell her, this is what I saw and I'm gonna move on, or I want her to know what I saw before I move on. 9 times out of 10, not calling them narcissists, but most modern women are gonna go because they don't want to admit that they were wrong, or they don't want to look at what they did. Their ego is bruised. You know what I'm saying? When a woman feels like she ain't done nothing wrong, she don't like the feeling of having to work and make up for something. She don't like to get back in the man's good graces. She does not believe in that. I told you guys I was in a relationship and the girl was talking about kind of making her way back, and I said, not unless you go see a therapist. I will never. And I'm gonna tell you what, this was about a year after me and her stopped talking. I still love that girl. I loved who she pretended to be. But I had a structure, and I did what my therapist told me. Do not get into a relationship with her unless she's willing to go see a therapist. That's your weapon. And I'm gonna tell you, her response to that was, well, I want an organic relationship. That's psychobabble, word salad. That's another word for no, I don't want to, no. And I never heard from her again. Even when she spies on me on social media and does all that other stuff, I will never settle and never let these people get over on you. Let them know. And I'm telling you, the quicker you let them know, the more they'll get on out their way, because they will not apologize and not try to rectify and not try to make up and get back in your good graces. Their ego is too, the grandiose imagination that they have of themselves won't let them do it. Y'all have a good one.